Yo, that nigga was you just was worried about Henry too much. That's what it was. You could just tell because the cover four is a good defense to run against, like to stop the run. But on fourth down, I mean on third down, if you would have just covered the flats, you would have been cool. He kept running the same, like that nut ass dragger. I just kept looking like this nigga. Yeah, I run the same zone too. But listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean. When I seen you, it was third and three. No, it was fourth and three when he scored that touchdown. Soon as you ran that defense, I'm like, you not in cover. If you ain't in cover two, at least to try to cover the flag, he gonna score. I seen the cornerback just drop straight back out. You see, that nigga gonna score. He ran the drag route touchdown. I said, this nigga. Yeah, he was doing what he was supposed to do, like running until you stopped it, but you was doing good against it. It's just you couldn't get them third down stops because you kept fucking giving up the flat. I'm like, yo, this nigga, I was about to try to write you like, yo, nigga, on third down, cover the fucking flats. Like that's what he did you at. You couldn't like your man on the flat. That's cool though, man. I'm like, yo, this nigga don't. Every time. That little crossing he kept doing, you was strapping that shit. It was just that nut ass fucking drag. Like, it was the same joint. I'm like, yo, this nigga. Oh, yeah, that animation joint. He going get that joint. You should have. No, that was a good joint. You should have, and I said, no, that was good defense. They should have gave you the corner instead of the safety, though. Because the corner would have made a better play on it. Like, on the ball, because he was closer to it. Because, like, when he animation catching in front of you, it was on the corner. So, like, if you was on the corner, you would have been able to, like you probably could have made a better play on that shit if you was on the cornerback. Because they put you on the safety. That was a good game, though. I'm like, damn, like, that shit. I ain't gonna lie, yo, that shit was making me mad. Like, I'm like, Chris, like, yo, that's all you had to do. If you had to cover the flats, you would have won the game. I'm gonna be honest. That's all you had to do was cover the flats. All the time, yo. Like, even, you know what and sometimes, too, right, when you're in that cover four, when they do, like, say that exact play, right, make that left in cover the hard flat and just rush three linemen and use one of your linebackers to cover the other. So like you be having, cause I do the same shit. Like sometimes, like in order for me to stop the flat, I rush three niggas. You know what I mean? And just hopefully, they get some pressure. Cause that's the only way you got that. Like that's really the only way. You know what I mean? Cause you can't use or both drag routes. There's no way possible you're gonna be able to cover both drag routes. So what I do is I make one of my linemen, or like I run a 3-4, so it'll be a linebacker actually cover one side, and the other side I use her. You know what I mean? The only thing you gotta hope is somebody got that crosser out, but he really wasn't, like the crosser out wasn't affecting him for real. So like, it would have been cool. It just was the nut ass flats. Like I should have just got on the game. If I knew you was in the chat, I'd have fucking cover the flat, nigga. Like what the fuck, like. This nigga kept going up the fucking flat. I'm like, yo, this nigga's out of pocket. Like, it was a good game though, but he was ass. You was supposed to win that, John. He wasn't good, like. Once you got that little stop too, that little sack, John, when you fumbled, he was mad as shit. He's mad. Then you ran it. That was a good run. You were supposed to get in there too. That run with Breeder, but it's like you went. It's like you bumped into your fucking your lineman or some shit. That was a good jump. I ain't gonna lie. That shit made me mad a little bit, yo. I'm like, dog. It was the flag, yo. That shit. It's like when you play bad for real, that shit was hurting me. I'm like, dog, I should have joined the chat and like, yo, nigga, cover the fucking flex. Like, real shit. I wish I'd have joined the fucking chat. Like, yo, join the flat. I mean, cover the flat, bro. That's all you had to do. Cover the flat. He was terrible. He wasn't even. He was shitty. It just you was worried about Henry. You contained him good though. Like he wasn't doing nothing crazy. You contained him good. Get that third down stop. Oh, I missed the field goal, man. Talking shit. Yeah, I'm playing the Cardinals. Damn, my fucking field goal. Oh, frustration after the PAT miss.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you have green light.
Get the fuck out of here. That's weak. That's weak.
Well, CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
Hold on. Was Cuz about to bite his hoodie string? Like, yo, what type top Cuz was?
It was a big ball. This thing's a fucking freak.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray finds the open target, Arnold.
This nigga, he didn't finish his fucking play action. How the fuck you throw the ball like that?
Something those linemen have to watch out for.
Man, shit is super fake.
Play fake. Murray rolling to his right.
Come here, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Allen Bailey showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. After the sack on 1st down, Murray dancing to his left. Murray.
Put that shit up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near. And you notice how they
you double tap that shit? That shit,
sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. 4 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards. Tough grit.
He's got daylight. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, 56 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if a team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise,
I'll live with
it's going
this.
to be a long day for you.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Falcons 14, Cardinals nothing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. When you talk about the fastest running backs in the NFL, Tevin Coleman has to at least be in the conversation, and he showed off the wheels there. Wow.
43-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's got his man in stride, complete. He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Being chased out.
Where is my fucking quarterback spot? Like, what the fuck?
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top row. I like it.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
That shit, I ain't.
When you score a
Hit
touchdown,
that shit.
to go over and look at the tablet.
Hit that shit.
Last drive. When you score,
Better not get off, dude.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Look at the fucking number stop, man. That shit
Second
is
touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. So they're charged. I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Got Sean Ford, though.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Got Sean Ford, though.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball, distributing it, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
That shit, nigga.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. The jet sweep with Jones. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Let's go. Darren Fells there to make the grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray.
I wanted to get on, man.
This inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Now Murray off play action. He goes
the linebacker so close to the line of scrimmage. Get the fuck back. Man,
he goes for a 1st down.
Shut your bum ass up, nigga. Come on. Woo! That's my fault. I gave the pussy that touchdown. He's a bitch, nigga. Damn. You got in the crib. Yeah, he just got done his job.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all
the playoffs and the other jump shit. Got the fucking Showtime shit.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that cuts the lead to
yeah, he was supposed to win that shit, though.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Oh, niggas talking about Trey. Oh, what's Trey, though?
After drive, they really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between
I think he's a superstar, ain't he?
It's really hard to narrow that gap, and the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. On 2nd down.
Yeah, you tried, nigga. Fucking one.
Take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up.
I'm saying, that's what that trade fucking up the John McLaren.
In Orlando, coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend.
Let me mind my business, man. My fault, killer.
The The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
This shit got tipped.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, like we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He
Oh,
certainly
man.
does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And nowhere really.
Oh, man.
Take this up just shy of midfield. On the stop there.
Oh, man.
Davison.
It's a big renege. No cheating.
Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now from Murray. Flushed out right.
Oh, he killing me with this same nut ass shit, man. I gotta lock the fuck in.
Red zone. That goes for a gain of 31.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And he'll take this one.
That
Touchdown. Good job. 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right.
Oh, you talking about the Showtime?
Today's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Taken about 7 yards deep.
That shit,
In
man.
hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really.
I'm in a playoff game right now in that league.
Getting field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it up.
I'm throwing myself dirty. Like, what the fuck am I doing? This nigga scored 20 unanswered. I'm on bullshit.
This game continues because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the
who?
ultimate momentum change. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and 1, Ryan. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
A gain of 2 yards on the play.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down.
Hoffrichter in punt formation for the Falcons.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
What you say?
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
So what you say?
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this.
Oh, I forgot the Titans in that league.
This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a run by Coleman to start the third quarter. And that closed up quickly.
Yo,
so he gets it up only to about the 17.
Yeah.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. That means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Away to his left. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That'll go down as a loss of 8. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Murray. And it's going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Andy Lee now, as his first punt will come from inside
What
his
you
own
say?
end zone. Taken from just outside the 30.
I don't know, route just be rad.
Yards the official distance. And the Falcons.
I got locked back into this nigga.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their defense did
28 unanswered.
points. It's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that?
It's 28-28 now. This nigga just scored 28 unanswered. Pick 6 up,
Get it back for our offense. We can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Play action. Ryan. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Here's Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. He's got the first down inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, 43 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. Their own 29-yard.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
That's the ball, bro.
To try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again, Murray. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
A gain there of 21 yards.
I'm about to be here for a little bit. What's up?
They'll run the Coleman on 1st down.
Yeah.
Down as he's inside the
I said I'm about to be here for a little bit. What's up?
gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Pressure brought in. And the
No, y'all got you.
there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively, nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd and 2.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw.
I'm about to say, better not
Bailed
catch
out the
that
defense
bullshit.
with that incompletion. Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Well, go for it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's
Let's see what she to the
intercepted.
crib, too.
They get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2nd and 2.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines always got some breathing room. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. All told it's an even 30 and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side, just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it?
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Second down now. It's Hines. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run again with Hines. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons push further out in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work. Sefton Murray for the 3rd time. T.J. Green with a pick. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
After the interception, here's Ryan. A slant to Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. red zone now. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan now with 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are...
Get that, TJ!
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. TJ Green with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hines.
Get the fuck
2
out
yards
of
on the
here.
pick up there. It's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And this is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the
They could
football
want to
back.
shoot, let no job.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not
It is
gone
a-
according. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And my goodness, another interception. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Hassan Reddick. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On third down, it's Hines. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And this one is right through. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. From the gun, Murray. Coleman has it here right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. 34-yard line. Operating from the gun, Murray.
I got it.
This will be caught inside the 10.
Baited the shit out.
He's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both.
Give me that shit, nigga. I knew that was coming.
Another interception.
Oh, that John, that shit was some bullshit. That was John. That shit, that was some like some alternate weird shit. I ain't tripping though. He won the ball too. I ain't gonna lie, the Bills nigga was ass. That shit is either after I was in there, I already know it was either I ain't see the other boy winning anyway. His shit was like he was
trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Packers, nigga.
Now it's Hines.
Bro, what are you
doing? This play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And also 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check, got that done. Win a